Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. We meet again with Furaida Hanum. My background is entrepreneur. So we will be having tonight our natural health talk because health is very important. Our topic tonight is self-healing from home. So even though we are at home, we can still take care of our health, especially right now. Is still the pandemic COVID-19 is still going on. But this evening, it's not me who will be the speaker. I will invite one of the health practitioners and also an entrepreneur. He shares this health knowledge. It's not just to Indonesian city, but also shared to overseas in many countries. And every time, and his visit to the countries, to those countries, are long waited by friends overseas. All of his health sharings, has been helped lots of people's health. So to cut story short, I will invite this gentleman. This speaker's time is also very, very busy. So we are grateful that he can spend some time with us tonight. So I invite Mr. Yulianto. Hello. Hi, hi. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Before I start, I don't want to teach or whatever related to the teachings. What I'm going to share this evening is based on my experience and based on what I have learned so far these past years. So this is my sharing. So let's see what are the points tonight with the topic of self-healing. So the topic of tonight is self-healing from home. This is very interesting. Before we talk about self-healing, we have to know what are diseases. So these are top 10 main chronic diseases. Because nowadays we have lots of chronic diseases with lots of types. And especially right now, we are focused on the COVID-19. Actually, that COVID-19 is not more dangerous than TBC, the tuberculosis. You can see there on the list hypertension. Yeah, there's a lot of people, 58% got hypertension, and this is based on the source in USA. Sorry, the voice is on and off from Pak Yulianto. I am disconnected. Can someone help to continue translating? Okay, let's simplify. See that the below picture, what does it mean? When we talk about health, that means lots health means lots of harmonizing, while diseases is disorder not harmonized, which you can see the left side, yeah, it's very organized, a very nice picture, while the right side there's a lot of disorders. Now here is very interesting. So the cause of these disorders causing 97% of all diseases, while accidents and genetic is only 3%. For example, have you ever heard one of your friends maybe says this, hey, I have diabetes, is like inherited by my parents or my grandparents. So don't believe that. Don't believe that because this because genetics only contribute 3%. So this 97% causes is contributed by what factors? The first one is this body pH is not at the normal range. Remember, when you are in 7.35 to 7.45 your pH, that means you are healthy. But if you are more or less than that measurement, that means you are not healthy. The second one is your blood cells damaged by electromagnetic fields and positive ions. Okay, let's dig deep. The third one is the most interesting one. It's your stress. It also contribute big portion. Now let's watch this video. You know people who had terminal diseases. Hyphenate the word this is. We have thousands of different diagnoses and diseases out there. This is the weak link. They are the result of one thing, stress. If you put enough stress in the chain, it will you put the weight on the chain. When we have the basic program, it's called self-healing. It grows back together. It will kill infections and bacteria. All it will heal for ourselves. The immune system will heal our body. So it's very good video, yeah. So the video mentions stress is a feedback. What is disease? This is the body is not in a comfortable situation or condition. When you are not feeling well, it's called that you are having disease. The question is, does the stress contribute to the disease? Yes, the answer is yes. When you are stressed out, your body will react when you are having distress. So if you want to have your body start to do self-healing, all you have to do is just reduce the self-healing. So how to reduce the stress? Now if you are thinking about it, how to reduce the stress, but you're having wrinkles on your forehead, that means you already have stress. So stress is the feedback of our body to the recurrent demands from world continually. Yeah. For example, your kid says this, Papa, please give me allowance money for ice cream. Do you have stress? No, of course. If we have the money, of course we will give our kids the money to buy ice cream. But if you don't have any money, this is for example. Now, our kid asks again, Papa, please give me money to buy ice cream. But the second one, we are okay. But if the kids keep asking and up to 100 times, then the parents will get headache. That means is a feedback, and then our body will react to that request from the kid. So here you can see there's a physical stress, mental stress, psychological stress. Sorry, the voice is breaking off. Reconnect. So also the relationship will also cause the stress. Let's, for example, you are approaching a beautiful girl, and then when you get, and then if you don't have any girlfriend, it's also cause stress. This is just example. Now the next one is financial lack of money. This, oh, definitely lack of money will give you stress. But even if you have more money, if you're rich, can also have stress because you are afraid to lose your money. Yeah. My question is, when you cry, would you like to cry in your Beamer or in your Bajaj? Okay, the next slide. This is blood cell damage is caused by EMF, electromagnetic frequency. This is based on research of Dr. Magda Hafaz. This is in 1992. You can see the first one, the below picture is free. The blood cells are free, but after using 70 minutes, after using computer 70 minutes, it's still it creates the sticky blood cells. They stick to each other, and then also the 10 minutes with mobile phone. And this one, also one of the examples, research from study from Dr. Masaru Emoto, that the EMF can give this harmonize of the water molecules. You can see those molecules, those pictures that are near microwave, television, computer, and cell phones. It changed the water molecules. It's not a good structure. So if you have like drinking water or glass of water, don't place it near your router modem or Wi-Fi modem. Okay, let's see how EMF works damaging, how they damage the molecules. Okay, here's the video. How microwave works. This is food heating radio box. It uses radio waves to heat food. Different kinds of radio machines. This heating works like the Wi-Fi modem. The metal spinner changed the radio wave. It moves around. It heat the water inside the food. As the pieces move hotter, it gets hotter. Makes the food get hot. These boxes is much easier. Who understand after seeing this video, or you make this more confused to you? So this microwave, before they used to heat the food, they used previously in previous year they use it as a weapons, war weapons. So microwave use the wave. So that wave hit the food, moving the particles that the particles stick so you can imagine if when you use the cell phone and then gradually you feel the cell phones are hot, that means because the cell phones is using the radio wave. So you can imagine even the food can be heated by the that wave. You can imagine your brain and also your ears to be heated by this type of wave. So number 3, acidosis versus alkaline. I want to share about the statement from Dr. Otto Warburg. If you don't know him, I also don't know him, but we can read his history. In 1931, he found or invented cancer cells, and he received Nobel Prize at that time. He said that no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. Okay, so we talk about acidic causes. What are the causes? Number one is acidic food. You can see all the pictures, pastries, but the problem is everything that they put in the pictures are all delicious and tasty food, like red meat, crackers, donuts, ice cream. Number two is dead water or unstructured water. This cause uh, dehydrating. So the oxygen in the water is reduced. So if you drink that water that there is no oxygen or lack of oxygen, that means it will give you the cell is not a good water, yeah. So what is the point? What is self healing? So you probably hear this terminology about self healing. So who believe this about self healing? Raise your hand. Maybe some people will say, I don't believe about self healing. Okay, if you don't have any self healing, if you bump yourself and then there's like a bruises, if you don't have self healing, it's still there, it stays there. But or if you have a toothache, you have this hole in your teeth, but if you after you treat yourself your teeth, yeah, that means it's also help to have a self-healing works. So we have free doctor that works 24 hours in our body. So who's who was Hippocrates? He was the father of modern medicine. All we have to do is to help our body to do self-healing. The cells to do self-healing is the greatest force to make our body health. So without we are aware about the situation, actually every day we have the battle to for this become healthy. So you can the first one you do to reduce the stress. You do prayer and meditation, detox your mind and spirit. You do the morning ritual. Get up in the morning and then you pray. To forgiving. That's a part of reducing the stress. I also personally I do those activities. The second one, the second one is supportive community. What is that? It's a community that can support you to be positive. If you know Avenger movies, the last movies you can when Thanos this character um sudden suddenly make this everyone disappear in the world. So when they face this situation, all of them create a community to support each other. So maybe some of you says that I know this already, but maybe you haven't applied this in your daily life. Okay, the second point is to harmonize frequency and blood cells. You do grounding or earthing. So you walk on the bare feet, touch directly the earth. that it will neutralize the ions in our body, because in our body we have lots of positive ions. So we have to do this to do the grounding, because long hours of working with or using the gadgets, laptops or cell phones, that means it cause your body to be acidic. So with grounding, you let go the positive ions and then let in negative ions. The condition is you cannot walk on the isolators, let's say plastic. But don't do this in the middle of the day when the sun is very very hot. Your feet can be damaged. You can also do yoga. It will give you the helps you to keep your cool, and then for your blood circulation. You can also exercise, or maybe running or working 20 to 30 minutes at least. Now I want to discuss about longevity village. In the world, there are several longevity village in spread all over the world. So you can see the older people, our great grandparents, usually they live in a long life, like they pass away at 100 years old, and etc. So like my grandma, she passed away in the 100 years old. She was the fifth generation, but if we go to the younger generation, can be the life can be shorter, that one. So here in the picture you see there's a village in England, Italy, Greece, Burma, China. So they have this quantum field energy. That what are these quantum field energy? So let's watch this video. This is okay, can you play the video? Okay. So this is the Bama village in southwest China. There's a myth that this place has a healing power. Lots of people go there, stay there to become healthy, to heal themselves. So some are stay there forever, permanently. Some of them stay there for healing. So this is one lady. So here's one lady. She's got cancer. The doctor said she only has 3 years more. And then her husband took her to Bama village. She has pain all over the body. Her back tortured her for months, but the first month she was there, the back pain was gone. The great news is that we don't have to go to Bama. We have to thank to technology that can do the similar thing to do harmonizing like in Bama. Now let's see. Here's a alpha spin technology from Germany. Do you remember in my previous explanation that when we have EMF radiation, we got this disorder around us by using alpha spin. It helped us. It helped to build harmonic frequency. Okay, you see here quantum energy. What are they? What are these? What is this? It's where the energy created in that area is the kind of energy that really needed by our body, which are which the same energy we found in Bama village. So if you have 4 alpha spins at your home in 4 corners, it will create the same quantum energy from Bama village. Alpha spin also has been tested to our blood. You see this before and after. After this person drink alpha spin water, you can see a very good structure of our blood cells. Now here, this one, how to balance our pH, go back to alkaline. One of it is food combining. Yeah, you manage you vegetables, you have to eat it with carbohydrate or with animal proteins. Unfortunately, in our society, most of them are usually eat acidic, so animal proteins and also carbs. So the next one, you will see how to feed our body the right nutrients and with the right type of water. Your body is made up of entirely of cells. You have brain cells, muscle cells, bone cells, skin cells, and etc. Your cells work together to create thoughts and actions and sense of well-being. And how many cells do you think you have in your body? They are about 100 trillions. The health of your cells is your health. It's very simple. If you understand how your cells work, how to become a healthy cells, see, imagine if you build a house using the low quality materials. If you don't feed your cells with good materials, how can you expect to have a self healthy? Cell health is determined by how easily nutrients can enter the cells and how fast the cells metabolizes. In order your cells to be fed, you need nutrients to go easily to the membrane. When you eat, your body will produce insulin. Insulin is like a key that opens the lock. When cell membrane is soft, the insulin can easily open the door and let the nutrient cells. When membrane is hard, insulin cannot open the door. Then the cells starve. In this case, nutrient just pass your body or get it stored as a fat in your body. Starving cells, that means starving you. Because the insulin cannot do their job properly. This causes type 2 diabetes. That means insulin resistance. The food we eat is causing us to starve. So it's not about willpower. You just didn't have the right information. Okay, let's emphasize this. We eat a lot, but we starve more. That's the situation right now. So you can see there's your body will crave for sugar or crave for carbs. Why? Because we eat more acidic food, and that means that causes us addicted to those acidic food. So there's one actor said, just to uh just to get a role, to play a role, uh he has to reduce his weight, and he cut off the carbs and the sugar, and it also give him, after 3 days of diet, he was very weak because of the body crave with those food. So here you see the energy for cells. It with alpha PSP, it needs to produce enzymes. So this enzyme will create ATP and help to do a metabolism regulation, to detox, to repair your cells, to regenerate your cells. So remember this one. Healthy cells is determined by how fast the nutrition go into the cells and how fast the cells metabolizes the food. So great news is that we have the solution for that. Out there in the market, lots of types of alpha PSP. So these are criteria to choose the right PSP. It has to have this organic certification and the non-GMO. And the size is nanotechnology. That means molecular size, very, very tiny. And then it should be hypoallergenic. Doesn't cause allergy to your body. Okay, let's see this alpha PSP. It's called alpha meta. Spark of life. What I love about this, the most important thing for me is that I have to know if what I eat is organic or not. And how to apply this alpha meta? Okay, inside the bottle you will find a scoop like that. Okay, one scoop of alpha meta, you mix it with during a glass of water. You drink 3 times a day for sick people, morning, noon, and night. But you can also sprinkle alpha meta on top of the wound. Okay, this one is dead water versus living water. We have to drink living water, structured water, or you can say harmonized water that has lots of oxygen inside. The good news is that alpha spin can be used to create the water to be structured again. How to do this? You just have to pour the water, go through this alpha spin. So here you can see, you just put it inside the water jar or water mug, or just place the water bottle of the bottle water on top of the alpha spin. Now we can use alpha spin to build a quantum field in our house and bedroom in 4 corners. I have lots of people that really help improve the health by using this quantum field. So we have to optimize technology for self-healing. You can use this to massage or to use this special flashlight. Okay, use this super alpha meta. So the alpha spin water is mixed with alpha meta food for the cells, what will happen? The nutrition will go directly to the core of the cells. Okay, you see here the sharings, yeah, from this method, self-healing method. There's alopecia virus will cause baldness, and this one is experienced by a kid, 8 years old. Yeah, here the kid. Can you imagine that? Then you will be both like Vin Diesel, but this one is not cool. So his mom sprayed the alpha spin water into the head to the scalp, and then also give alpha meta to the boy. This one is testimony of endometrial hyperplasia. Unfortunately, I cannot give you detailed information about this. This is the thicken of your of the womb walls. You can see the left side, November 25 in 2016. It's found that the wall of the womb or cervix is 7 centimeters, and they have 2 cysts inside. So this lady drink alpha meta for 2 weeks every day, 10 times or 10 scoop. So the evaluation after that in December, it really reduced the cyst, reduced the size, and also the thickness is also reduced. And then on April 3rd 2017, everything is clear. So, the next one is sharing of thalassemia. It's a blood disorder. Okay, let me read this. The hemoglobin is 7.8, while the normal average is 11.7 to 15. After consuming alpha meta 3 scoop per day, the next 2 weeks later, the hemoglobin increase become 9.1. And then the next year, 1 week later, the hemoglobin increase become 10.2. So I want to explain this testimonial. Please watch the video first. Okay, this man had an accident, and the problem was in the head area. He cannot walk properly. He used heavy backpacker to balance his body so he can walk normally. But without that backpacker, he would just go like running to the front. This is after 1 hour of alpha spin therapy and taking alpha meta. So he can walk even though it's slowly. He can walk properly without using the heavy backpack. Okay, this is amazing. Alpha spin and alpha meta. So this case, this man cannot stand up. You know, when he stand up, he cannot be balanced. So what we did, I and some other with some other friends, we give therapy by using this alpha spin and torch, special flashlight, and we also massage in some areas like in the palm of the hands, also in the head area, and the spine. We also give him alpha meta, and it was done inside quantum field. So just after 1 hour, he can be like walk normally, like in the video. So here's what my sharing. So I want to invite again Mrs. Ida, because I know Mrs. Ida has helped lots of people with health challenges. She also does this therapy for her family and herself. I also do this for my boy. For 2 years, is past 2 years, he's rarely to become ill or sick. Whenever we take to the doctor, it's only for control checkup. So Ibu Ida, please, we can hear her sharing. Please, Bu Ida, Mrs. Ida. Thank you, Pak Yulianto. Fantastic for the sharing. The testimonies are wonderful. So thank God. For me personally, I use Alpha Spin and Alpha Meta more than 5 years now, since end of 2014. Until now, what I felt, my health is incredible, and also my family's health is already improved. So I'm in Aceh. I received so many testimonials, and it was surprising. Within is out of our knowledge. We when we heard about the testimonial, just use Alpha Spin. We just use the Alpha Spin. We don't need to be an expert to use Alpha Spin, because the product itself is already smart. That's why I told you technology really helps us. So let's like I told you, we have to do meditation. But if the people has disease or problem, to sit 1 minute still is difficult for them. Then okay, and this is also it's not like medication or drugs, so you don't have to think about what is the dosage and etc. Something like that. Okay, can I see the therapy? How you do therapy? Okay, this is what we do before Corona. So this is the process of the therapy. This is mass therapy. This is the situation where they did the therapy with lots of people. It is in the quantum field. Oh, amazing. For your information, those who give therapy is not a therapist. They have a different backgrounds. They are housewife, managers, employees. So I can say what I can say is that this device can be used by any people, any person, right? Yes, no need to be expert. Or if you don't have any knowledge, you can still use Alpha Spin. So we did this in quantum field. We can have 4 or 8 alpha spins. We also use up to 16 alpha spin to create quantum field. So I have several experience. At the time we go to Aceh Besar in Lung City, we went there 5 of us. We we heard that the people there who register for the therapy is not many, but when we got there, it turns out there were 30 person who want to get the therapy. So all we have to do, because just 5 of us, and then but we have 30 person, so we created quantum field and asked them to sit inside this field. Even though we don't have any medical background, but lots of people at that time improve the condition. So lots of them receive this self-healing from alpha spin therapy and alpha meta, yeah. So we just let them to sit inside the quantum energy and use alpha spin. They just give a massage to them, or we give the flashlight. You use flashlight for alpha spin. And lots of miracles happen at that time. So this, I want to share one of the testimonials. So this kid is in 6th grade of elementary school. So his house is close to the electricity tower. His parents use Wi-Fi at home, and after that, the kids become paralyzed. So can you give a picture or video so our friends can see? This is Hafiz. His name is Hafiz, paralyzed for 7 months. Already get treatment to medical treatment to doctors or many hospitals, but there's no improvement. Can I ask, how about before his condition before? So actually, this kid doesn't have any problem, didn't have any problem or have problem, very normal. But after the parents install Wi-Fi, so when he was at home for holiday, every day he used laptop and gadgets. And this is what you can see after just one day after therapy. He didn't need the walking stick. So the video is sent by his parents the day after therapy. This boy can play soccer. Okay, can I ask, when you do the therapy, what did you do? How did you do therapy? So I gave him this mini alpha spin on him. Yeah, we also massage the part of the body using this alpha spin and drink alpha meta. Right now his condition is very normal. He can walk. And his parents decided to place quantum field at home. So use the alpha spin to create quantum field, because they have this Wi-Fi, and with quantum energy it will protect the whole family from the radiation. Especially now with the corona situation, they have to work and study from the home. Yeah, you're right. Using Google Meet and then Zoom. Do you have any more testimonial? Yes, this is also one of grandmother. Okay, can I ask Hafiz first time treatment is what is the date? What was the date? So this is the original video, right? No editing, no setting, no setup of this video, yeah? No, that's original. Okay, this video was taken in early last year. And even until now, the family still use alpha spin and apply the quantum field at home. Okay, next testimonial. Okay, this one of grandma. The past 2 years, she cannot do salat or praying normally. She cannot do. She cannot sit on the floor during the praying. So she pray using on the chair, sitting on the chair. Okay, here you can see the video. Okay, this is the lady. This the old lady. Start to do the movement for praying. Okay. So she can do this. Sit on the floor. Previously, she cannot. Then she said, "I want to bow like this. I want to. Okay, I want to. I want to do this. Can I do this? Can I do this?" And she can. She could do the bowing. Previously, she cannot do that. She cannot bend. So this lady is already so yeah, of course, if it's a grandma, they have has the old age. If it's teens, then you call it teenagers. What I meant is normal. What I meant was is normal for her age. Uh, has this a bone or joint problem? Yeah, of course, that's a very normal. But if she can do if she does the self healing at home, I think she can do yoga. Oh, fantastic! It's just the same like my grandma. My grandma is 90 years old, still fresh, and can do because she also wears this mini alpha spin. Wow, fantastic! Yeah. Maybe next time we have to discuss about our topic about the elderly senior people. So I want to share this one person around 100 years old and her friends that same age already passed away, and nowadays she's been friends with people 30 years younger than him. She passed away right already, but it's fantastic. Yeah, so I want to share a bit about self-healing that we can do from home. Before you start this therapy of self-healing, the first condition that the person have to be willing to be healed. If the person rejected to be healed, even God cannot help him. There's a quote from Hippocrates that we have to ask this person, does this person is willing to be healed, to be healthy? The second one, later you can check or check for details. Give your comment. Later on we will discuss about how to do therapy in the next session. So this is a simple way, is just use the torch, the flashlight, and you put alpha spin inside there. This is the most simple thing that you can do at home. This is especially if ladies and gentlemen that has alpha spin already. This is how you do this. Don't Whenever we are coughing or sneezing, actually that's a normal process for our body, but don't judge that this person has corona. Yeah, for sure in 1 year you will get the flu, sneezing. Now if you usually take alpha meta only one scoop, when you are having flu or coughing or sneezing, add the dosage twice a day or 3 times a day, and then after that you use this alpha spin. Okay, if the light is disturbing, you can cover that with clothes or towel, and then you turn it on all the whole time you are sleeping in the evening. I cannot discuss this case by case. This, you have to understand about the basic concept of self-healing. So this is to help to for our blood circulation, and also to harmonize the frequency of our body. So alpha meta will also help to give a best nutrition for your cells, and alpha spin is will give you an energy that is needed by your body to do self-healing faster. And this is to use this is very very easy. Even the person that you just do this flashlighting. Yeah, this is very easy. Even though for the people that who first time use this or haven't seen this, and keep this close to your body, because it will help to great routine or regularly give your body an energy. I had at that time behind my head, I had this. Okay, remember, Brian says I was a logical person. You have to experience this by yourself. That means you have to have this, buy this for your health. Don't borrow this. You just have to buy this for your own. Use this, and then you will see the effect to your health. Okay, this is it. Thank you so much attending this session, listening to my explanation and sharing. Thank you, Pa Yulianto. It's very fantastic sharing. So for ladies and gentlemen that already has alpha spin, you will know this more about using alpha spin and alpha meta. And for those who is new or doesn't have this yet, you have to own this and experience by yourself. I'm sure that you are really interested in the sharing and testimonial that we shared. And I know, I bet you want to have alpha spin and alpha meta. So we have this wonderful promotions. So I would like to invite one of my friends. This gentleman also has been using Alpha Spin and Alpha Meta. So I'd like to invite Bapak Sulaiman, Mr. Sulaiman. He has information to share with us. Mr. Sulaiman, are you there? Mr. Sulaiman. Okay, we will, while we wait for Mr. Sulaiman. Okay, let me do the sharing. We have several promos that is amazing for this month. Maybe we have the slides for this promotion. Okay, here it is. For this month. Here is the promo, the product promotion for July. Are you ready, Mr. Sulaiman? Yes, fantastic. Before that, before I give the information, I'd like to say thank you to Bu Ida and then Mbak Yulianto. Very fantastic sharing. Also, all the testimonials. Very fantastic. And for sure, all the healing is that experienced by the patients. They don't use drugs or medicine anymore. For sure, if you want to be healthy in natural way using this self healing concept, for sure we have to have these products. We have several packages that you can choose from. So this is fantastic. The first package. The first package, you buy one Alpha Meta and one set Phytomax. One set Phytomax consists of 3 bottles. We will receive free 2 bottles of Phytomax. The value of the free products is around 900,000 rupiah or around $80. 80 US dollar, yeah, for the free products. The second package, if you buy 3 Alpha Metas and 3 sets of Vitamax, then you will receive free 7 bottles of Vitamax. The value of the free products is around 220 US dollar. The package itself is around 700 US dollar. And the package 3, the third package is Alpha Spin, 1 unit Alpha Spin. You get free 4 bottles of Vitamax. Yeah, the value is around 200 US dollar. And this one is a special promotion for Vitamax in July. If you buy one set Vitamax consists of 3 bottles, you will receive 1 bottle free, yeah. For the children that doesn't like to eat vegetables or fruits, this will help them to get the vital nutrients needed. The next one is for upgrading. Yeah, you get 6 alpha meta and 6 sets of Vitamix. You will receive 10 bottles of Vitamix and 1 alpha meta. Another option, you 1 alpha spin, 3 alpha meta, and 3 sets of Vitamix. You will receive free products is 7 bottles of Vitamix and 1 bottle alpha meta. The next one, the package C, 9 alpha meta, 9 sets of Vitamix. You get 2 bottles of alpha meta and 15 bottles of Vitamix. The package D, if you get 2 alpha spin, 3 alpha meta, and 3 sets of Vitamix. Free products is 9 bottles of Vitamix and 2 alpha metas. The last one is the most special for you, for us, yeah? This consists of 5 alpha spin with the price around 3,000 US dollar. You will get 1 free mini alpha spin, 2 alpha metas, and 8 bottles of Vitamix. This package you use for quantum field, to create quantum field in your house. For the audience tonight, how to get these products and packages, you can contact the resellers of Beers World. Get the original products from resellers. So please be careful. Get the original products from the resellers. Because nowadays lots of copies of products you can see in the market. Or ask the information to the person that who invited you to attend this session. Make sure you get the original one, yeah? So so you are not get a fake one. So here's the information. Pak Yulianto and Bu Ida, thank you so much. I give thank to Pak Yulianto. Please give applause to Bu Ida and Pak Yulianto. Hope we can meet in the next time and in the next health talks. May all of us receive good health. Okay, so I close this forum. Good evening to you all. See you in the next session. Bye-bye.